So what's up, buddy? It's me and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we're going to be making a advanced calculator app. So recently I posted a poll and most of you asked me to make a calculator app. So here you have it. Today let's do it. Okay, so right now I'm on code.org and we're going to go to App Lab and let's go. Alright, so as you guys already know that we always start with design. So we're gonna take a text input. You can just select a theme. Like over here, I'm gonna select Area 51, or you can select any theme. I'm just like dark scheme. It's really your choice. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little box over here. Okay, so placeholder is gonna be um I'm gonna type it like first value. Yeah. Now we can just decrease the size. Then we're gonna add like a drop down, make it look really cool. And in the drop down we can add option one. Yeah, we're just gonna type operation. Yes, yeah, that's it. And option number one, we're gonna take it as addition. Enter subtraction, enter multiplication. We can type an X for that, or yeah, that'd be better. Yeah, I think after subtraction we could type an X. Yeah, that'd be fine. Then we can type division. Okay, guys. So division symbol. Just wait a second. And there you have it. That's the division symbol. And multiplication symbol. Yes, I found the multiplication symbol as well. Yeah, it's better than this X. We can just, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's it. So yeah, that's all the options we're gonna be adding. As you can see, it'll come up like that. We think we made blender. Yes, that should be that. It and perfect. Those are the operations. Yes. Okay, guys. So before we move on to the coding part, there's some things I want you to know. When I say it's an advanced calculator app, I don't mean like only advanced people can make it, but it's not like it's very basic. Yes. There are gonna be some additional features that you find in like an iPhone or an Android calculator. Yes. Okay, we have these perfect operations over here. And in this text input, we're gonna enter to, I think it'd be better if we design it like this. First value, operation, and then below operation, we can get the placeholder for a second value. Yes, because of course, always it's two values. And then we're gonna add a square button next to like this. Saying a rectangle. Okay, fine. Rectangles fine. That's fine. And okay, the width. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, this can be resolved. Oh, and then we can add in text, add a text area. The text will be resolved. And read only and hidden. So there we have it. That's the thing, and we're just gonna add a label saying calculator. Some major arrangement. Okay, now the design part. I'd like to say that it's all about you. It's your creativity. I won't limit you. You can do whatever you want, but just make sure that it looks reasonable. Um, yes, that's it. Now to fill up this page, we're gonna add some additional features. Yes. Okay. So we're just gonna add a some feature saying get get square root. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna remove the root. Okay. Okay. Get square. And then we're gonna add a text input over here. And there we go. Square. Enter a number. Okay, this should. And yes. Okay, we're gonna go there. Yeah, that's fine. And now we're gonna add another thing. So just gonna be duplicate and another duplicate. And over here we're gonna add 10. That's really small. Okay, we're gonna make some adjustments. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna make it 11, 12 strips it, 13, yeah, you got it. Okay, that's good. Now let's move on to the code part. Now first of all we're gonna start with on event. Button number 1 is clicked. Um it's an easy code. Set text of this is text area 1, text area 1 as alright. So set text of text area 1 as add operator, and there should be an if symbol in it. If get text from drop down 1 is equals to um yes, the plus symbol. Okay, then set text area 1 as get text from text input 1 plus get text from text input 2. Now let's see if it works. Mm, yes, and also we gotta add another thing, which is show element text area 1. Perfect. Now let's check if it works. Operation addition 10 and 2 result 102. Okay. Okay, so I get it. So now if I'm adding plus, call and Chen, it's gonna show my name. Yes. So that's what is happening. It's adding those things. Mm, uh-huh. Okay, actually we don't want text because it's a calculator application, so we don't want text, we want number. So we're gonna change this to get number, and there you have it. Now this work perfectly. Operation addition, do do do, and there you have it. Now we're just gonna copy and paste, except we're gonna make this minus and minus. So let's check 12 minus 14, it should be negative 2. As okay, I think this should work. Um, I'm gonna call. Okay, I think there are specific symbols, and it won't work. Okay, let's check it now. Fraction 12 minus 2, it should be 10. Yes, it's working now. And now I can even change it to plus. Yes, it works. I can change it to minus, and if I type 14, yes, it's showing negative 2. It works. Paste. Same thing for multiplication. We got because the symbols we copied them from somewhere else, so they're very precise. So even you remember if you're trying to make this app, the symbols are very precise. The operation changes. What's the operation here? Okay, it's and multiply negative 5 times negative 5 should be 25. That's right. Okay, multiplication's working. Okay, if you don't know integers yet, we're going to show you an easier example. Yes, it works. Control C. We just gotta do the same thing. Go to design, drop down. It's division symbol. Control C. And we yes. So now this part of the calculator we got it working. Just gonna show you an example. 33 divided by 11 should be 3. But same thing if I do, what's it gonna do? Yes, it's just gonna show result. So we're gonna add another thing, and we're gonna say operation. Set text to text simple one, and not all of this, but simple text. Please select a valid mathematical operation. Yeah? And so it won't look weird if somebody just yeah, so if you just type some random things without selecting an operation, it's gonna say tell it to select a valid mathematical operation. There, have it. Okay, now it's time for the get square. So I'm just gonna add for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna enter one more, and we're gonna type just for our own understanding yes, for okay, this is for square and squares. Yes, it's just a comment. You can skip that comment. Now we're just gonna on event button button number 2 is clicked. Mm, okay, we've got to change it to design. Okay, we're just gonna do something interesting. It's gonna be weird if we put the same result in the same result in text input. So what I'm doing here, I think it's quite evident what I'm trying to do here. Just gonna add another result. Just like that. Looks good. Yes. One button number two is click. Set text, set text of text area 2 as, yes, get text from text input 3 times get text from text input 3 should work. And a number and show element text area 2 text show element text area 2. That'll work. 2. So the answer should be 4. Does not work. Set text to text area 2 as get text from text input. Oh, yes, of course. Now it'll work. 3 times 3 is 9. 70 times 70 is 1400. I'm so sorry, 4900. It's working. Wait. Now for the get square root, there's gonna be some things that are gonna eat up your head. Yes, that's why I'm calling this an advanced app, just because of the square root thingy. So I'm just gonna pause the video and I'm gonna do some research on how we're gonna get this square root thingy. Yes, and I'll come back. Alright, so I'm back. Turns out, I didn't do a lot of research, but turns out that I'm good at a math function. There's something called as math dot square root. So I'm sorry, this is not very advanced because this is a function already created, so you don't need to create a new function. Yeah. But if it wasn't, then we'd have to go to functions, create a function like my function n, and then we're gonna use that. That's a bit complicated, but we already have an inbuilt function which is math dot square. Yes, gonna use that. Copy paste and whack. On when button number 3 is clicked, show element text area 2. That's right. Set text if text as yes. This part has to be changed. So set text of text area 2 as get text um I think it'll be better if you make this text into a number. Get number. Yes, so that it doesn't get further complicated. Yeah, that's fine. So okay, set text of text area 2 as math dot square get number from text input 4. Okay, it should work. Now I'm just gonna tell you that I'm just gonna type 3, and I'm telling you guys the square root of 3 is how do I say it? The square root of 3 is I guess I'm just gonna write it over here. Square root of 3 is equal. Showing you. Square root of 3 is this. So, yes, it works. It works. It's giving the very exact thing. Yes, now it's correct. 1 3 1 7 3 2 0. Okay. Now we don't want the square root to get like really big. Yes, we want it to stay in small terms. So to do that, we're going to be creating a function, which is what makes this kind of advanced. Yes? Okay, creating functions is not easy, but it's not exactly advanced either. We're gonna say function to limit the square root digits. Perfect. Now, limit digits. I know it's not a very good name, but we're gonna worry about the name later. Limit digits in number. Okay, so we always gonna take the for loop to always check the length. Yes. So variable I is equals to 0, and I is greater than number dot um length number, yes, I plus plus. So nothing's happening here. Variable I is equals to 0, and this it's like a forever loop in an if statement. Goes like, if the length of I is lesser than the number length, then I plus plus, which means that I has to go further checking until the length of the number and I is equal. That's when it stops. Yes, so um, when this is false, which means if I is not greater than when it becomes equals to, when I becomes equals to number dot length, I plus plus stops. Yes, which means it's gonna go all the way and it's just gonna check the number of digits. Okay, so okay, then we're gonna add an if statement. So um, mm, okay. Okay, before we complete this function, there's one more thing we need to do. Um, if if get text from text in before is greater than Okay. If get text from text input 4 dot length is greater than, okay, um 3, if it's greater than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It's greater than 10. Okay, getting a bit confusing, but that's fine. If get text from get text input 4 dot length is greater than 10, and then we use the function. Now we have to do the function. Yes, now we can complete the functions. Alright guys, I'm back and I've done a bit of things which took me like an hour or two, so the video would be simply too long. So I'm just gonna explain you what I did. Not too complicated, but definitely not for beginners. Okay, I think I left you over there. Okay, ornament button number 3 is clicked. Show element texture at 2. Set text of texture at 2 as math dot square. Get the number from text input 4. Yeah, we all understood till there because yeah, I did it till there. Now we've made a variable called as the trimmed square root. Now the answer, suppose I was entering 3. The result was like 20 digits, or sometimes it's also never ending. So now we have to trim the square root. So I created a variable named trimmed square root is equal to limit digits. Now limit digits is a function. I'm gonna explain you the function real quick. Okay, pretty fun. I'm gonna explain you the function. Function trim square, sorry, function limit digits is input number. Okay, so I'm just printing things in the console log so that you guys can understand. Sorry, so that you guys can understand. Okay, now variable output number, which is the result, is nothing. Now, here's where it gets kind of complicated. Understand. If the length of the input number is actually the result. So don't confuse that the input number is what you're entering in the text input for. Okay. And the basic way it's the output, but for the function it's input. Okay, kind of confusing. Fine if you don't understand, but just understand that the input number is the result. Okay, it's not the number you're entering in text input 4. It's the output that's going in the text area 2. That's the input number. Now if the length of the input number is greater than 10, then you do this. I'll explain you what that is, but first understand the else. But if the length of the input number, which is the result, if it's already lesser than 10, then we don't change anything, which is basically that output is equal to input. Okay, which means that no change. But if it's greater than 10, then we're running a variable which is I is equals to 0, and then like if I is less than 10, then I plus plus, and I stops running when it's equal to 10. Okay, and then below that we have output number plus is equals to input number I. Now that I is very important. Why? Because when I say output number, um is the trim number, yes? So the trimmed number plus the result I, okay? Which means that I will stop the moment the digits exceed 10. Okay, that's the thing. And then return output dot num. Yes, because we gotta have a result, and that result is the output dot num. Yes. So output dot num is equals to input equals to plus input num and I. That's the whole thing. Can be kind of confusing. That's the function. It's fine if you don't understand the function because it's a bit advanced, but make sure that you understand this. We're just using the function variable trimmed square is equals to, we're using the function over here, get text from text react to, and now we're saying that the variable is the function. Yes. The another thing we could do is we could just directly put the function here, but we've created a variable which is the function, and then in the set text there, and then in the set text thing we are using the variable, which is basically we're using the function. Now the square root of 3 is very big, but over here, yes, like you can see, the trimming value, the actual value is so long, and when we trim it, this is the value. Okay, I've printed this by console.log that you guys can understand. Read it carefully over here. I'm gonna zoom a bit. Yes. The trimming value is actually this, and the returning trim value is this. That's what we're saying over here. And now it's actually giving us the trimmed input. So that's your calculator app. It's advanced, not advanced. I'll let you be the judge of that. But it was very fun making it. It's always fun working with you guys. So just stay tuned, stay happy, and see you guys in the next video with another app, or maybe a flexibility routine, or maybe reacting to something, or maybe a short, or maybe a funny video compilation. It's always unexpected. So love you guys. See you guys next week. Till then, stay safe. Love you all. Peace.